Hello, toy car collectors. So I want to talk a little bit about some cars that I know nothing about in real life, which are Renaults. So we got two Majorette Renault cars here that I want to show you. And the idea of this video came from me recently watching a video by the Quirky Garage 1999 where he showed a Norev Renault Twingo. And ever since I saw that video, I wanted to look at my Majorette version. Now, there's a little hatchback. It has humongous side doors. Left-hand drive. 4-seater. I'm assuming the rear seats probably do fold up to give you more room in the back, like most hatchbacks. But a little tiny little car. It's something I don't really remember seeing here in the States. If they were here, they weren't on my radar, or I just dismissed it. But in the diecast world, I'm always up for finding unusual little cars for my collection. And this certainly fits the bill. A little bit of a scrape to the driver's side window there. That's all right. Does have a metal base. This would be a Thailand era Majorette. So it's still a very good quality model. No suspension. Quick look at the base. So there you go, the Renault Twingo, which would have been the the economy version, and probably a rather cheap version of a Renault. On the opposite end of the spectrum here, we have the Renault 25, which is this 80s four-door sort of luxury sedan, I guess you might call it. Executive car. And really nice interior in here. Left-hand drive. Opening doors. Front and rear suspension. And from what I was able to learn about the Renault 25 is it was the largest and sort of most expensive production car Renault made. Basically, I'm assuming to compete with the likes of Mercedes and BMW along those lines. But a pretty cool looking 80s car. Now, I bought this model loose many years ago, and I do know it was from a 2-pack, a Majorette 2-pack, which was released in 1989, and it would have had a trailer and an inflatable boat for the trailer, but I don't have those. But I do like the car. Sort of a minty, metallic green. Of course, one thing I love about older Majorettes is they'll actually have the insignia for the cars. You know, the lettering. Just like you would on older cars that are actually part of the casting. So if I rub my finger along that there, I can actually feel it. So it really gives a lot of depth to the model. And actually, one of the reasons I really like old Majorettes so much, because usually the doors, they work great. The opening parts work great. You know, it's like the older Matchbox. Newer Majorettes, newer Matchbox, you know, the doors don't seem to open as well. Maybe just because they're using different materials versus, you know, metal. But awesome car. And I'd only actually planned on doing the video on the Twingo just because I'd seen Quirky Garage 1999's video. But I found that in my Majorette case. So you can call that, I guess, a 2-for-1 deal. A Peugeot special. Thanks for watching, folks.